stay underneath. So the ball elevated, that kind of let the half safeties go make a play on that, and I got anything underneath, so playing like a low technique man kind of technique.
Two questions. Just want to make sure you were okay. So I mean, obviously you finished the game, but you're dinged up there pretty good for a minute. I'm sure you're aware of the relationship between Dominic and Luther Burden, and I'm sure you'll be heavily involved with trying to defend Luther Burden. So can you just talk about that situation? But first address your health, and then that challenge.
I'm definitely good. Just shaking up a little bit. Got wind knocked out of me a little bit with a little headache, but other than that, I was good. But yeah, definitely. I think they're gonna try to use. I think Luther kind of went into that Dominic Lovett spot when he left and came here. So definitely looking forward to that matchup.
To your left, considering every game, including the SEC championship game last year, except the Mizzou game, was won by double digits, how did that game and the way you won it, down 10, under 10 to go, help you beat Ohio State when things were tight and close down the stretch?
Just being able to overcome adversity. A lot of adversity that game when we went to Missouri last year. Definitely was a tough environment to play, but I think any road game in the SEC is a tough environment to play in. So just seeing the team come together, not bow our head, being able to battle together and come back. So when the Ohio State moment came, we definitely lived in that moment when we played Missouri, so we knew how to handle it.
Tykee, we saw Jaylen Walker make some plays in that game on Saturday. Just what was that like as a teammate to see him have that success, and how have you seen him sort of grow over the course of this year?
Definitely needed him to come on big. Proud of the way he played on Saturday and the impact he made to the game. Wish he would have kind of been, because he went after the ball, so only if he'd have recovered it. So, but definitely for him to put them behind the sticks, proud of the way he come along. We're going to keep needing him to come along, or him being able to pass rush the way he do.
On the opening drive, Florida got the ball to Wilson a lot because they moved it around a lot. Two-parter, how'd y'all adjust and stop that, and how much does Missouri try to do that with Burton and also Louise?
Yeah, I think Florida did a good job that first drive utilizing number 3. Like I said, we made a couple adjustments with that, being in better coverages and making different adjustments. Kind of knowing who he is and knowing what they want to do with him. And I think they came back to that play later in the game, and Javon Bullitt made a good hit. So I think they're going to do a lot of that with Luther Burden or Theo Weiss, but they got a couple good receivers. So just looking forward to the game plan. So we're going to get started on today.
With that Florida game, that was the second game in a row where you guys give up a touchdown to open the game. Then it seems like the defense sort of settles. What does it take for everybody to kind of lock in after something like that, and not panic, and then play the way you guys have the last 2 games?
So I think the plays that teams had success on against us, they're gonna try to come back to that. So after they had that good first drive, kind of going to the sideline, making adjustments, knowing what they're gonna try to come back to, and knowing what they're gonna try to attack us with. So just knowing how to approach it and knowing how to handle it. So I think once we got to the sideline, we talked over it and knew how to go about it from there.
Tykee, do you remember the first time you went up against Ladd at a Georgia practice when you transferred here? And what was it like to see him out there Saturday performing like you did, given the back injury he had?
Yeah, my first time going up against Ladd when I got here was that 2021 summer. So I think this was at the Ladd redshirt year. So we had a couple receivers banged up. Remember, George Pickens went down. I think Jermaine Burton was battling injury from that spring. So Ladd got his opportunity, made the most of it, and had an excellent season that season, and led on. So just seeing him being able to go out there, come back off his back injury, was real exciting, knowing what he able to do, and he a big part of the offense. So glad that he stepped up.
Tykee, I assume you were able to go against Dejan in scrimmages during the course of your career. What's it like to play against him? What makes him such a difficult back for other teams to contain?
Just being able to sustain, hold your gap, being though he kind of making gap before the gap is made. So y'all see it. He kind of hard to tackle because you barely know where he at, because he able to cut and he just, I don't know, he real shifty, so he can make you miss it. You don't really know, and he can run with power, so it's real hard going against a guy like that.
Yeah, Tykee, question about the smile chain. Do you wear it all week long, or just around the building, or do you just wear it when you get awarded the chain?
Right. No, you wear it all week long to. So I have it all this week to after the game against Missouri, and then the DBs will vote on to who we think had the best week out of the DBs that week and present it to them then.
as a guy who's probably matched up against him in practice, what makes Marcus Rosemary-Jackson such an effective blocker?
Marcus, strong hands, physical at the point of attack. So and he's not small. So definitely got to make sure you got your stuff strapped up when you're going up against Marcus, especially on a blocking time.
Any more questions for Tykee?
Did you say that DBs vote themselves for that award?
No, yeah, the DB group vote on what DB they think should have it.
In the locker room right after the game, or
Yeah,
what?
right after the game.
Okay. Is it like a secret ballot or what?
Show of hands.
So we probably had like this week it was out of me and Kamari, and then we kind of stepped away and let it go from there.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, Tykee.
Thank